I love this song. Every little thing she does is magic.
Hey, make sure you get your vote in. Vote for the cars, vote for the police, and we got a great matchup next week.
322-138-7020 is a WhatsApp number where you can vote. You could just say the police or cars or whatever, you know. You can also do it on Vallarta's Asphalt page. It's really easy. You can like it or you can love it.
That's the best place probably to do it. Yep. But next week we got Pink Floyd coming in against Bad Company.
That's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be a good one.
All right. Well, I was saying that this song was perfect to present my next guest.
Magic.
Yes, Teena Clipston of Clipston Publishing and comedian, expat, writer, adventurous Valerie Branch. Am I right?
Make me sound good.
We're going to be chatting about the upcoming Wanderlust Puerto Vallarta 2026 Celebration Gala, which I'm so excited about because it involves books and I love reading. And of course, we're going to be presenting a new book, Expats Living the Dream. How incredible. Congratulations,
Thank
Teena.
you so much, Jessy.
And, you know, I was reading Women Who Travel the other day, but I like reading that book, you know, sporadically. So, you know, I do one chapter and then I forget about it and then I grab it and I'm like, oh, let's see another one. And every time I read it, it's, you know, there's something that makes me cry or that hits me. So I really, really enjoy, you know, and congratulations about that. And let's chat, about expats living the dream. Where did the idea for Expats Living the Dream come from? And why did you feel these stories needed to be told?
Well, thinking about last year and what a success it was with the transformative travel tales and part of the Women Who Travel event that we did, we wanted to do something more locally and talk about transformation again with the authors and people who moved here, but really what it's like to move to another country and feel, you know, live your dreams.
I love it. And thank God we have Valerie here so that she can tell us all about it. I read a little bit of your story, but I want you to tell the audience, you know, what was the moment you realized, wow, I'm actually living in another country now. It's not just for a little bit.
It comes in drops and moments, and it hits me upside the head. I was, you know, just walking the Malecon this morning, and I was like, I live here. What is my life? This is amazing. So it catches me. I just saw my first procession for a quinceañera in Yalapa, and she's wearing a beautiful fuchsia gown that covers the horse that she's riding, and it's a parade. I'm like, this ain't, you know, where I came from. This is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm reminded daily.
Oh, that's sweet. And so what's the biggest misconception people have about moving to Mexico, according, you know, to your perspective, Valerie?
I think those who move to Mexico probably already feel a pull to it. So, you know, but I don't know what it is for other people. For me, what's most different is, I don't know. I came so many times. I don't know what the misconceptions might be. Maybe for some people it's that there's violence or whatever you have.
But for you,
for
yes,
me,
because you've been coming, maybe you were just used to it.
Well, you know, it was like a titration, a slow immersion. Every time I got a little deeper, a little more insight. And every time I found a warmth and connection with people, regardless of language, regardless of income, that just warmed my heart, and I kept coming back.
And regardless that you had the worst clothing choices, right?
I am still, today I'm going to go to H&M to get more sundresses because what I'm wearing today, it's a dress, but it's too many clothes. It's just...
No, and I'm not talking about today. But,
Okay,
you know, I read your story.
Yeah, I've been with a few sweaters that were not necessary.
What about you, Teena? What do you think of big... You know, you're also an expat.
Yes.
What's the biggest misconception you think people...
Now, I lived before in Playa del Carmen for about 10 years before coming here to Puerto Vallarta. And I think the misconception is that Mexico is some kind of third world country where you don't have all the modern, the modern conveniences. And that's not true. I mean, there's everything here. and more. And actually, there's a lot of things that are better than back home in Canada, like the buses and a
Like the
lot
radio
of the,
studio.
The radio studio. Yeah, like,
Y'all got
there's
money
so
for
many
radio.
And
things that are better.
there's a little thing about the weather that may be a little better too.
Oh, well, you got a point there. The
But
weather
going
for
from
sure.
Playa de Carmen to here, that's like going from Los Angeles to New York, right? I mean, it's or from New York to Los Angeles almost.
Yes, and Playa del Carmen is beautiful, but right now there's a bit of a sargasso problem on the beach, so
Oh,
True.
okay.
it's scaring
They
some
have
people
that.
away.
They
Okay.
have that every year. And so, we were just talking to Des from my relocation. And so I'm still kind of in this relocating thing. And so for anybody that's dreaming about relocating, what's one thing they should know before they make the leap?
I would
Valerie?
say actually start making the leap, because there's always going to be more to learn, and there's resources to learn on the go. There's, like your last guest, there's consultants, there's people who will literally show you the hacks for making your life here easier. Don't think you have to understand it all before you get on that plane.
Right, right. And you were telling us that you were somewhere else before Puerto Vallarta, and then you came to Puerto Vallarta. What's something that really surprised you about Puerto Vallarta?
Well, there's a big difference, as you know, between Playa del Carmen and Puerto Vallarta. And one of the things I think is the culture here. It really feels like a Mexican town, you know.
Okay.
And just the architecture and everything, and the people and the food. It just, I don't know. Both places are great,
Right.
but
But
Puerto
they all have
Vallarta is
their
really
personality,
special.
right?
There's a magic here
Yeah.
that, you know, and you've got the beautiful sunsets, of course. So.
Someone's in love with Puerto
I think the
Vallarta.
local cuisine separates Puerto Vallarta from a lot of
Oh,
other Mexican cities.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, my son comes all the time and he's like, Mom, I'm going to eat birria tacos every morning, okay? I'm in the birria taco
It really is
diet.
hard to get sick of those, man. They're so good.
All right. So, Valerie, was there a moment during your expat journey when you thought, what have I gotten myself into? Really? Really? Yes. Okay, tell us about it.
Well, some of it is just, the logistics of, as I'm learning, having things in storage. And there's still stuff that's in the U.S. that I need to tie up the loose ends. But one of the things about living in Vallarta that was a learning curve is the stormy season, because I love rain. And with those hills, some streets flood, and it's an event. It's an event. And I'm learning how to, how is it done? And people just cope. They just do. It's amazing. And I love it when it's green and lush and it smells so good. So I had to learn that we're going to get everything done before 3 in the afternoon or 6 in the evening, because that's when we're going to have those thunderstorms pop up.
True. Yeah, the first year I was here, I felt the same way. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I called my son. I'm like, you sent me some of them water boots. I need them right now.
Yeah,
He
they
did.
come in
And they
handy.
were great. All right. So this question is for both of you. What do you think makes Puerto Vallarta so attractive to people from all over the world?
Well, one of the things that speaks to me and my friends, because I come from the San Francisco Bay Area and I'm queer, the Zona Romantica is a really welcome entity to come and be yourself in a culture that I think, whether it's changing or not, I can't speak to it, but I think a lot of people think, it's very Catholic, it's very conservative, and that's not true. But in this city, you are welcome as you are.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
Welcome. And then we just had the Pride Festival not very long
Yes.
ago. Did you do anything with that?
This year I was not able to attend, but I dressed up in rainbows at where
There
I
you
was.
go.
So yeah.
Because you're far, right, from Puerto Vallarta.
I actually just moved out to Yelapa, which is, for those of you that don't know,
Oh, wow.
it's south of here
by boat only.
by boat only, and it's about a 1-hour water taxi.
Yeah.
So I said, okay.
What a beautiful area, though.
It
My
is-
goodness.
It's
Oh.
paradise. So yeah, it's very much nature there, and it's beautiful, but it also means, whatever I thought I had to adapt to moving to Vallarta, I have to do that again.
Can be a little isolating. Yeah.
I
You're
haven't.
like-
Yeah, I'm actually cool with that so far. I will probably climb the walls at some point, but right now it's good. I come and go about once or twice a week, but yeah, it's like every challenge I faced in the last year, I'm going to have to revisit again on a different scale.
You're taking it to the next level, girl.
I just want more. I just want more. Mexico just gets better and better.
You're going to
Great.
do your own island at some point, I think.
Yeah, and I'll charge for it. That's right.
There you go. And Teena, tell us about the Wanderlust Puerto Vallarta 2026 celebration
Yes,
gala.
I'm so excited about this. This year, as you know, we talked about last year's transformative travel tales and the woman who travels. So this year we're focusing on expats, and we are going to have our authors doing some speaking and some storytelling, as well as some experts, relocation experts, to help people interested in coming, and a celebration, dinner, dancing. We have live music. We have a band coming from Mexico City, which is nice.
How
Wow.
exciting. Tell us about the music they play.
They play some blues, some funk, and some jazz, and it's actually for Ravel, who people might have heard. He is the bass player that plays with Hash.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
He's up there.
He's up there, so I'm really excited to bring his trio here.
Oh, so excited to listen to them live here in Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
And so, tell me a little bit about what people can expect. So there's going to be books. There's going to be music.
There's going to be
food.
drink, books, authors, relocation specialists. We're even going to bring in a little art. We're going to make it a literary cultural event, and every year, we're going to look at doing this every year.
Okay, and this is happening in October, correct?
It's October 25th.
October 25th. So you can just put it on your agenda, on your calendar. If you're listening to us, all the way in the U.S. or Canada, and you're like, oh, I'll be there, but not there.
As the humidity
Not yet.
just starts to die down a little
Yes.
bit,
It's going to be great.
I also have some great news. Today, it has been confirmed that the Girls Education Fund will be receiving a donation from us on the proceeds of the event. Yeah, so I'm very excited
Bravo.
to share that.
A great
shout
cause
out
on
to
top of
them.
everything else.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that. This is a very complete event. What about if some of the local businesses want to get involved and help out or be part of it somehow?
Yes.
Because this is very needed, very cultural, expat oriented, and also books.
Books and relocation. So any local authors or businesses that want to get involved can contact me. I can give my email address and phone number, WhatsApp, if that's okay.
Of course.
Okay,
for it.
so it is Teena at clipstonpublishing.com, and it's TEENA at Clipston, CLIPSTON publishing.com. And you can reach me on WhatsApp at 52984-806. And I got to put my glasses on for this. 52984-806-6718.
Fantastic.
That last book you guys had was really good too, and I still have it sitting on my coffee table. It was wonderful. Yeah.
It's really good. I like reading it. Last time I was thinking of you because I was reading the chapter about chiles en nogada and how it made her cry so much when she tried and then it reminded me of me when I first got back from the U.S. to live in Mexico. I had
You had to readjust, huh?
no, like everything I tasted made me cry. I was like, oh, this is so delicious. I'm so happy I'm back.
Definitely the best food around.
It's
right
true.
here.
All right, you guys. Well, this was a great conversation. Valerie, thanks for coming in today all the way from Yalapa.
Thank you for having me.
Teena Clipston, thanks for
Thank you.
sharing all of your experiences, your insights. Thank you for letting us know a little bit about the Wanderlust Puerto Vallarta 2026 that's coming up in October. And if you ever thought about relocating and you are already living abroad or simply love hearing inspiring stories of adventure and reinvention, this is definitely an event that you will want to follow or you will want to get involved with somehow. So for more information about the Wanderlust Celebration Gala, participation opportunities, and the book lounge, you can connect with Teena Clipston. All the information is going to be on Vallarta's Asphalt page. You can also send me a message there. I will forward it to her, of course. And we have another very interesting interview coming up. So let's go on a quick break. And when we come back, more info here on Asphalt Radio.